Hi, this is This Mama Loves. I'm Lauri, and today I am going to do a Trader Joe's haul. But first, I just want to talk a bit about what's been going on with me lately. I haven't posted videos in quite some time, and a lot of that is due to be honest, I haven't really been following a diet that closely for quite some time. Like loosely following, I would say, if anything. I, for a while, I had switched off of Weight Watchers, was doing the Healthy app. Then I was like having issues with that app, so I switched to, I think it's the Lose It app, where I was just tracking my calories and things like that. And for a while, I was doing good. I had lost some weight. I saw about a 15-pound weight loss at that time, and I'm going to say I'm probably up since then. I have not weighed myself in a few months, and part of that is I just don't want to see the scale. I'll be honest. I I think I'm realizing I'm at a point where I can't just track calories on my own. I'm just not, I guess, committed as dedicated as I should be to it. And I started to get frustrated with the fact that even if I want fruit and stuff, it's like, oh, but it's like these so many calories and blah, blah, blah. It's just a head thing for me. So, what I just recently decided to do was I'm going to go back to Weight Watchers. And I wish I could do the in-person meetings because I felt like I had the most success on Weight Watchers doing those meetings. And once we had 2020 happen, hadn't been to meetings since, and I kind of just fell off, and I kind of just stayed at a 10-pound weight difference. We're going up, going down, going up, going down with those 10-15 pounds. So yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah, yeah, because I was above. Okay. I'm talking to myself. Anyways, also part of what kind of stopped me on Weight Watchers was the fact that I had decided to stop using sugar substitutes. I had been having on and off like stomach problems for like, I don't know, the past year or so. And I really hadn't attributed it to that until I just really, at one point, it was so bad. And I was like, looking back on it, I'm like, I feel like I know that sugar substitutes can affect some people's stomachs. And I looked at a lot of things that I was taking every day, like pre-workout, well, almost every day when I worked out. Pre-workout, the protein shakes, the skinny syrups, the water and flavor enhancers, all these things. And majority of it had sucralose. And I saw that sucralose can cause things like leaky gut, bunch of stomach issues, as does a lot of them. Like I researched a lot of them, pretty much most of them, except for I think monk fruit had in some way adverse effects, even stevia. So I decided to cut it all out. If I'm gonna have sugar, it's just gonna be regular sugar. Well, okay, I did that, and this was on the heels of me doing started using the Lose It app and just focusing on calories and things like that. And that's how I started to go down, actually. But I kind of fell back into my old habits prior to Weight Watchers, where I was drinking soda, which on occasion, that's fine. But it was to the point where I was drinking a few cans a day, like 2, maybe 3 on some days. But no, usually in a day, no more than 3. But still, that's a lot of calories, a lot of sugar. And my coffees, I use regular sweeteners. They're full sugar sweeteners. Let me show you, actually. So I still want my flavored coffees, and Also, the zero sugar creamers had sucralose in it. So I still wanted my coffees and things like that. And I love the flavored coffees. So what I did was I just got regular syrups that's good for coffee. So I got this brand, Da Vinci. I really like this brand. I've tried their cherry, like to sweeten like sparkling water, and I don't know, it's too, I'm not really getting the cherry as much as like an artificial thing, even though obviously they're all artificial sweeteners, but you know what I mean. I'm not really loving the cherry flavor, but for the coffee, I got this tiramisu, which is not tiramisu. This is the German chocolate cake. I think they do have a tiramisu that I intend to buy though. But I got this German chocolate cake one, which is really good. But this is the one that I've been using the most. And this is in their naturals line. And I feel like I like the taste of the syrups in the natural line better. But this is their Hawaiian salted caramel. So good. And so I've been using just regular creamers, one serving of the regular creamer. I've been using a low-fat milk. Those are sticky. Kind of got my hands a little sticky. A low-fat milk. And so, and I had been tracking how much of the syrups I'm putting in everything. They come out cheaper still than if I got my coffee at Starbucks. When I say cheaper, I mean less calories and probably less money because I'm making it at home. But, so that's pretty much where I'm at right now. I've been working on trying to fix my gut health. I mean, I'm not perfect on it. I'm not like a clean eater, like that kind of thing. Just trying to get my stomach like, and it's been getting better actually since I've cut out those sweeteners. I've been taking like a probiotic, prebiotic. I want to start eating more yogurt, Greek yogurt, things like that. So also with the yogurts, I had to cut out my Dannon Light and Fit because that had, I think, aspartame or sucralose. I can't remember. I had to cut out the sugar-free Jello mixes and the sugar-free Jello and put it in the refrigerated section. Those had like aspartame in it. I cut all that out. If I'm gonna have pudding, I'm gonna have regular pudding. Things like that. So, which kind of bummed me out because I really did like those protein puddings. Those were really good. But anyways, so moving forward, I do intend to start trying to put out more videos, although it might be harder for me because summer break is coming up for the girls and I'm just not comfortable filming in front of others. So, but if I can just find a quiet space and film when I'm eating, then I'll do that. But I am going back on Weight Watchers. Right now, I'm not going to double track. At some point, I think I might move into that because one of the other issues I was having on Weight Watchers that I noticed on doing, like moving to the healthy app where I could track my calories as well as points or the bites, is that on some days I was eating under calories by the end of the night. And I think that's what really led to a lot of my, part of the reason that led to my binge eating late at night, that I would just eat all the things. I haven't really been doing that since I was tracking calories. I still have snacks at night, but it's not like, oh, I got to eat this and then I'm not satiated and I need to eat this and I need to eat this too. And then I would just feel blah and guilty. I haven't really been struggling with that portion of things since I started tracking calories. But for right now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to track Weight Watchers. I have the Lose It app for a year. It's already paid for a year. And I think August is when my healthy app is up. Subscription is up because I canceled it. But yeah, so for now, initially moving forward, I'm just going to do Weight Watchers. And then I am going to start basically double tracking to track my calories and points. But I just want to get back into my, like when I first started Weight Watchers, my baseline. I have not done Weight Watchers since October, November. So that's how long I've been off of Weight Watchers. But like my family, you know, my husband, he really wants to try to start losing weight again. My eldest daughter, she's kind of having stomach issues with some of the foods she eats, and her doctor put her on a low fat diet. Not that she has to lose weight. Her weight actually is like perfect. For her age and her height, her weight is literally perfect. And I'm so jealous of her. But anyways, so I am trying to find more low fat things for her as well. We've been working on low fat snacks, which is another thing I talked to my husband about, where we're going to reduce the amount of snacks that we buy in here as well, and try to focus more on eating more fruits. And even if we get snacks, some of them will be more on the healthier side, healthy, or you know, better than just like chips and donuts and things like that. So, and which would help me too, because sometimes, I mean, I have my own snack bin, but sometimes I delve into their snacks because it's like I'm really feeling those potato chips, or I really feel like I can get the regular Cheeto puffs and stuff like that. So hopefully that'll help me as well. But let's get into this Trader Joe's haul. So I have here 2 bags of Trader Joe's, and I'm going to start with the frozen and refrigerated foods first, which is what's in this bag. All right, so to start off with, I'm not gonna take it out of the bag, but I'll show you. I got their spatchcock chicken, and I've had this once before, and I remember really liking it. And so it's all seasoned. It's a lemon rosemary chicken. And when the first time I bought it, I was afraid it would be too much of a rosemary flavor, but it was actually just a good amount, not overpowering. So I bought this, and we're gonna have this sometime this week. Actually, I'll probably make that for dinner tonight. So that'll probably be dinner tonight. I brought their tzatziki. Now I haven't brought their tzatziki in a while, because one of the things, I like it, but what I don't like is like, it's like slices of cucumber, like big pieces. I want them like diced small. But that's like my only issue I have with this. The taste is really good. I like to use this on, sometimes I'll make a salad, and I like to use this as a dressing. Sometimes, sometimes on date days, my husband and I go to this gyro shop. Okay, I believe it's pronounced gyro, I believe, but I grew up in New York. I grew up in Brooklyn, and all my life we've just called it gyro. So yeah. So please don't take offense if I'm saying it wrong. I am sorry. And I wanted to try chimichurri. I've never tried it before, so I was curious. So I got this from Trader Joe's. This is their chimichurri sauce. Now again, so this is high in calories. I don't know how many points, because I'll be honest, I did not check points on a lot of these things when I bought them. I was paying attention to the calories though. But this is 110 calories for 2 tablespoons. My intent is, I did taste it. I opened up a little corner and I did taste it. Obviously, it's going to taste very cilantro-y. I'm not that I don't like cilantro, but I don't want it overpowering things, which it can do. So if I use this, I was thinking of using it in like a salad with chicken. My husband and I actually went on our last date day until school starts back up, because he usually takes the day off. I'm a stay-at-home mom. So he usually takes the day off so we can spend the day together, go have lunch, something like that. And we went to a Mexican restaurant yesterday. So I was thinking of, I had the birria tacos and I still have one left. So I was thinking of mixing this with some of that consomme to make kind of like a dressing for a salad, and just chop up the taco and throw it in. So, and speaking of birria, I did buy Trader Joe's beef birria, which this would be for my lunch. This has 2 servings in here. So this is going to be for my lunch 1 week, not for everybody. I probably would have had to buy 2 packs for everybody, because 2 servings in a pack. I haven't had this in a while. I love these. Typically when I have this, I don't have a full serving because I don't eat it as, I don't know if people eat it as a lunch or whatever. Usually I have 1 or 2 pieces of this instead of the whole serving size. So sometimes what I'll do is with a salad, I'll just have 1 or 2 of these with a salad, and it's really tasty. I did buy their jalapeno and cream cheese crispy wontons. Again, I don't intend to have a full serving size of this. I intend to have this with something else. So I probably would only have 1 or 2 pieces of these at a time, but a serving size is 5 pieces, and it's 300 calories for 5. I really wanted to try this. Again, I thought this would be good with a side salad. So 1 piece is 240 calories. This with a side salad or something like that, I thought would work nicely. I also wanted to try, they had quite a lot of new things. Some of these things are new, but they're not new. Like they've been new over these last few months. Like the papas rellenos, because I don't think I said what it was. Papas rellenos, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong. But this has been out for, I know, at least a month, maybe 2 or 3. And this has been out for at least 2 months or so, 2 or 3 months. But I did buy their mini shrimp bowl. I've seen a lot of reviews. They've all said how good it is. It does not come with veggies inside, but I always have cucumber. I don't always have carrots, but I can, I actually do have carrots right now though. I can chop it up. I don't know if I'll have it with the sauce. One of the things I love that Trader Joe's does is that they'll include what it is without the sauce and what it is with the sauce, the calories and your nutrition breakdown. Then I got a tray of their soup dumplings. This is their chicken soup dumplings. And for the entire tray, it's 250 calories. Usually, if I have this, let's turn it this way. Usually, I just have this by itself for lunch, and it's been pretty filling for me. I'll add some chili oil, some soy sauce, something like that, or I might sometimes mix up a dipping sauce of my own. This they've had out for a while, I think over a year, but I have wanted to try this. This is their chicken tikka masala, but this is in the refrigerated section, not the one that's in their frozen section. And it's 2 servings in here. 1 serving is 300 calories. Again, I probably just make some vegetables with that to bulk it up. I got this cheese, is seasonal if I'm not mistaken. It's their chive cheddar cheese. And one of the things I've been doing is becoming unafraid to eat cheese on a diet since I've been calorie counting. Okay. And then I bought some cucumbers. I love cucumbers. Every time I go, I usually like to buy their cucumbers because I love the mini cucumbers. They have like the Persian cucumbers, which is my favorite. Also, I like to make a cucumber tomato salad. I love making those. So I've been doing that a lot over the last few months as well. I'm going to put these foods away and come back and show the rest of the Trader Joe's haul. Alright, so in the next bag, I got these ciabatta rolls. And I'm most likely going to freeze these because I know most of their foods don't have preservatives in it, especially when it comes to a lot of their bakery stuff. So most likely what I'm going to do is freeze these. But I bought these to make sandwiches. And I'm likely will take out some of the filling because for me, ciabatta rolls are pretty dense, but I just thought they would make nice sandwiches. So I probably will scoop out some of the breading, but per roll is 210 calories. But again, it won't be that much for me because I intend to scoop some of the insides out. Oh, I should have put this in my refrigerator bag. I bought this salad kit. This is their peanut and crispy noodle salad kit. So I got this to try. It has a peanut and lime vinaigrette. So what I usually do with these kind of salad kits is I add them to romaine lettuce. And because it does have, I think, romaine in it, but it's nowhere near enough for me. It's more cabbage heavy than lettuce heavy, and I like a more lettuce heavy salad than a cabbage heavy salad. So I am going to try the vinaigrette that's in here as well. And what else? Oh, these are, I think, seasonal. These are their strawberry jalapeno crisps. I've never tried these before. Actually, let's try one now, shall we? I've never tried it before. I'm anticipating a sweet and savory with a little kick, a little spicy kick. So here's what one looks like. And you can see, I can smell the strawberry. You can see the strawberries and what else it has in there. A crisp, sweet, and spicy cracker to complement cheeses, dips, spreads, and toppings. There's strawberry and jalapeno. Because it looks like there's seeds in here too, but I'm sure it's like in the ingredients list. Rice flour. Sunflower seeds, flax seeds. Okay. So let's give it a try. You can see, taste the dried strawberries. That's good. I don't know if I'll buy it again, but it's not bad. I bought their chocolate Brooklyn babka. I have not had babka in years, like since I moved out of Brooklyn. I've not had babka. So what I intend to do with this as well is I'm going to slice it up probably to its serving size. So 1/8. 1/8 of this is 250 calories. Not 1/8, 1/9. So what I might slice it up a little more pieces than 1/9. But my intention is to freeze this as well. I think that would be good with some tea. I love their honey roasted peanuts. Like, I cannot tell you. I love these. I plan on making Chex Mix for the family since we're out of school. And I love to use these in my Chex Mix. That's my number one. These honey roasted peanuts are my number one choice of honey roasted peanuts, especially if I'm making Chex Mix. If not, if I can't get this, if I can't get the Trader Joe's to get this, then I get the honey roasted peanuts from Walmart. I also got, now I know I bought one of these before. So this is their reduced fat cheese puffs. I don't remember if I bought this or the crunchy cheese ones, the ones that's like the, you know, these are kind of, I guess, supposed to be a healthier version of Cheetos, which I'm sure they're not going to have that Cheetos flavor, but you know, that type. And then they have the reduced fat one that's like the crunchy Cheetos. I've had one of these before, and I think I didn't really care for it much. I'm not sure which one it was, so we're going to try this one, because I have a feeling it was the crunchy one. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. It could have been this. Oh, this is good. Maybe it was the crunchy, but I've also noticed over the years my tastes have kind of changed, and some things that I didn't care for much before, I kind of like, oh, that's not bad now. So all right, moving on. Okay, this I tried in the car. These I know are not point friendly on Weight Watchers, but I had to get this. I had to get this to try it because I hear so many people talk about these. This is their soft and juicy mango, and I've seen people say I have to buy 3 or 4 of these at a time. So I bought one. I tried it in the car, and let me tell you, they are amazing. They live up to the hype. They're so good. to the point where I know I could never buy more than one bag. Like, I can't, because it's dangerous. These are amazing. So good. I think just the taste is better in the fridge. Cold. All right. This is, I can't remember if it was new or returning for the season, but there's s'mores clusters. There's mini marshmallow graham crackers covered in milk chocolate. Let's see. Let's turn this into a taste test. Why not? Okay. So a serving size is 3 clusters for 180 calories. Here's 1 cluster. If I was to do these, I'd probably weigh them out because the cluster sizes appear to vary to me. So like here's 2 clusters, and you see, so let's do the smaller cluster. So I would weigh this out. I did not get any marshmallow in that bite. I don't know if there's a marshmallow in this cluster. I got graham cracker and chocolate. It tastes good. For me, this is not going to be something that I would overeat. Because for me, it's a little too sweet for me. So, I probably would be happy at a cluster. Like, I still have this one. I'm going to save this one for a little while later because it's very sweet. So this would be perfect for me if I'm craving some chocolate. I'm not in danger of overeating that. I'm not in danger of sitting and eating that whole bag. I can tell you. I can promise you I'm not. I've heard so much about their Brazilian nut butter. Every year I always miss it. Every year. So this year I was able to finally get it. I know it's supposed to be a dupe for that Bum Bum cream, which for me, the Bum Bum lotion or the what the heck, butter, the smell is too, I like the smell, but it's too strong. That's a nice balanced smell, actually. Hold on. Okay. This is a nice, it's not overpowering, this smell. Like the Bum Bum. It kind of does have that smell, but what I have been using, which to me is also a dupe for the Bum Bum body butter, is the Tree Hut body butter. I forget, the tropical something scent. I love that. My daughter got into that. So sometimes when I buy Tree Hut for me now, I have to buy Tree Hut for her. We also like to use their body scrubs. All right. And lastly, the last 2 things that I purchased was their cinnamon. Ever since I've heard, well, actually not ever since. I've been buying my cinnamon from Trader Joe's, the organic cinnamon. That's the one I've been using. Like, I think it's over there. But yeah, I've been using their organic cinnamon. But ever since they've had that thing come out a while back about the high levels of lead found in cinnamon, some cinnamons, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm sticking with the Trader Joe's. I'm not getting it from the grocery store. And then lastly, what I have to get not every trip, but if I'm running low, I can't not have a backup of this in the house. So this is the onion salt that they have. This stuff is amazing. This, on a lot of things, you can really just use this as your only seasoning. I don't usually. But one time I did make pork chops, and this was the only seasoning I used on it. It was amazing. Actually, I have some pork loin in the freezer. I think the next batch, I've been trying to experiment. You know, my husband is not a huge fan of pork, but he will eat it. But certain ways that I've prepared it, he's loved. If I make it like pork chops in an onion gravy, he loves it. one of his favorite ways to have the pork chops. Another way that he really liked, I made one time, was I looked up videos on how to make this, like a Hong Kong style pork chop. He really loved that one too. So, but I think the next one, I'm just going to do this. So yeah, but that's been my Trader Joe's haul. That's also been a catch up on where I am in my weight loss journey. It's been basically stalled for the last few months. Just really trying to get my stomach back in order. It's not 100%, but it is way better than what it used to be. So that should be everything caught up. I do intend to try to put out more what I eat in a day videos. And yeah, so I mean, I'm not perfect in my journey. I know a lot of people who struggle with weight or not. I try not to beat myself up about it. I am feeling pretty good at the fact that my husband wants to try to get back on board. So hopefully it'll be a bit easier for me now, so that we won't have as much of the dangerous foods for me. Like cereals, I like cereals, okay. Sometimes I get in moods where I'll have like a small snack bag of Trix or the Honey Nut Checks. But by and large, I'm not big on eating cereals. Once in a blue, I'll buy a box of cereal for me. And if I buy for me, it's usually the Honey Bunches of Oats, I think it is. Yeah, the Honey Bunches of Oats. So cereal is not a trigger for me. I'm fine with that. But anyway, so that's been my haul. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, well, please subscribe. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye.